This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
On National Signing Day, a local football player makes his college choice official. Schuylkill County show your Spartan spirit next. Welcome one and all to a show that's packed full of local information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. I'm Ken Carr, and it's my pleasure to bring the information to you. If you're still looking for something to get your special someone for Valentine's Day, Janine Lassant has a contest that may work for you. Won't work for me because I'm pretty sure I can't enter it, so if you have any other suggestions, let me know. Oh yeah, and if you don't have a special someone, don't worry, you can keep the prize all for yourself. Let's go to the Laurel Mall.
We're back here at the Laurel Mall with Rocco Russo. It's the annual Valentine's Day contest. You can be involved. So what are we doing this year?
Okay, here it is. It's called Show the Love Photo Contest.
All right.
Now, here's how it's going to work. Come into the Laurel Mall, do some shopping. Take a photo of yourself in the mall, or maybe your favorite store, or if you're down by Play Zone, or might be in the
wine store,
games, or the wine. I was going to say the wine store or whatever. Take a photo of yourself or the particular place that you like. Have the photo printed out. Attach it to the registration form that's going to be in the Standard Speaker every day starting the 3rd of February through the 13th. It's also going to be in the February edition of Panorama.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get the registration form, attach the picture to your registration form, bring it to Center Court. The box is right here in Center Court.
We'll be here at noon, February 14th, picking the winners, so make sure you have your applications in by then, and we'll see you on Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Janine, and remember to get the application in, all your entry forms in by February 13th.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The temperature on the moon ranges from negative 248 degrees to 123 degrees, so let's all be grateful for our atmosphere as we get our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight it will be cold and some winter weather, snow and sleet possible, mixed with freezing rain, low of 29 degrees, wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour, a 90% chance of precipitation, new ice accumulation of less than 1/10 of an inch possible, new snow and sleet accumulation of less than 1/2 inch possible. Then on Thursday, rain or freezing rain before noon, then a chance of rain. We'll have a high of 42 degrees, 80% chance of precipitation, new ice accumulation of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. At night, a 90% chance of rain, mainly after 8 p.m., low of 34 degrees. New precipitation amounts between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. Friday, rain before 11 a.m., then rain possibly mixed with snow between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., and then snow likely after that, high of 39 degrees, 90% chance of precipitation, a windy day. Friday night, 60% chance of snow, mostly cloudy, low of 18 degrees. It's partly sunny on Saturday with a high of 30, 30% chance of some snow showers Saturday night, low of 22 degrees. Sunday, we will have a chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy, high of 35 degrees, mostly cloudy at night with a low of 26. It's National Signing Day for college football, and we were with a North Schuylkill Spartan when he signed his letter of intent this morning. Tight end and defensive end Jesse White will continue his career at East Stroudsburg University at the NCAA Division II level. White started out playing soccer when he was younger and then signed up for football because one of his friends was on a team. Around 7th grade, he watched with his teammates the varsity team at North Schuylkill have success, and he says that's when they really committed to training. White is also another Spartan who admired the work ethic of Major Jordan, a former North Schuylkill linebacker who now plays at Lafayette College.
I think we watched Major Jordan practice on Saturdays in the morning after a game he just played in. He didn't take one step off that field. He played every snap. But we'd see him Saturday morning running sprints, flipping tires, doing everything he could to get better, and that's how we were brought up, I would say, and that's how we try to raise the younger kids. And I think it's a good thing we have going here, that the younger kids just want to keep being hungry and getting after it.
Would you say you were like that, or would you say you're kind of a full motor, like every play you just want to keep going? And how would you describe your style?
I'd say I am. I mean, I have to thank my best friends for pushing me to be like that way. Like Jay and Libby, Jake Green, and Tyler Ellison, they'd force me to wake up at 8 in the morning and come and practice at the field with them. But yeah, I definitely have that in me, and I would like to continue doing that.
Do you know what you want to study at East Stroudsburg? Are you going undecided, or do you know what you want to do?
I'm going for speech pathology.
That's interesting. What got you into that?
I used to take speech pathology class when I was younger because I had a speech impediment, and I figured I'd give something back to the kids because I know it was a lot of help going there because no one likes to grow up with a stutter. But,
Yeah.
But I figured I'd give back to the kids there.
Nord Schuylkill won the Schuylkill League Division I championship this season and celebrated over the weekend at their banquet. Quarterback and cornerback Jaden Leiby, who suffered a serious injury during the season, attended the event. White says the team is like a family and they were brought even closer together after Leiby's injury. And it's nice to see the family all back together in this photo from the Nord Schuylkill Athletic Department's Twitter page. Remember yesterday I said the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I girls and boys basketball races just keep getting more interesting and that Hazelton area fans can't be happy about that? Well, here's the SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard. Dallas beat the Hazelton area boys last night, so now there's a three-way tie for second place and a spot in the conference playoffs with Dallas, Crestwood, and Wilkes-Barre area, and Hazelton area now finds themselves tied with Pittston area for the top spot in Division I. The Cougars finished the regular season at Wilkes-Barre area and then they come home to play Crestwood. Pittston is at Crestwood and then they finish up with Nanacoke coming to their gym on Saturday. In the Schuylkill League, Weatherly's Scotty Zoshin earned his 1,000th career point, but his team lost to Marion. The Colts wrapped up at least a tie for the Division III title with the win. Tyler Fritz had a double-double for Marion with 34 points and 12 rebounds. Up in Division I, Tamaqua beat Lehighton as they stay in the fight for a Schuylkill League playoff wildcard berth. Nord Schuylkill lost to Pottsville. The Monterey area girls got a non-league win over Executive Education Charter with Claudia Clark scoring 14 points. And in college hoops, the men and women at Penn State Hazelton lost to Penn State Mont Alto. Scarlett Vargas led the local Lady Lions with 13 points and Robbie Hopkins led the men with 25. Coming up, Ron Marchetti's Short Shot segment is coming our way, and hear what Mike Brennan has to say about his time as Hazelton Area High School head football coach. And next, we meet some people taking the scientific method on the road so that students will have it for the rest of their lives. Check out a mobile lab after this break.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The Schuylkill County Coalition of Historical Societies and Museum will host the 21st Annual Schuylkill County History Fair. The event will be held on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Fairlane Village Mall in Pottsville. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Dennis Horsfield of Berwick. Mass will be Friday at 11 a.m. at St. Mary's Catholic Church in Berwick. Friends may call Friday from 9 until 11 a.m. at the church. The Mayo Funeral Home in Berwick is in charge of arrangements. Mildred Ethel Marchetti of Drums. A funeral service will be held on Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home in Drums. Friends may call Friday from 6 until 9 p.m. at the funeral home. Veronica Makoski of Hazel Township. The Harmon Funeral Home in Drums will announce their arrangements. Lawrence Mickey Pedora of Tamaqua. A memorial service will be held on Saturday at 8:45 p.m. at the Zitzelman Gula Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 6 until 8:45 p.m. at the funeral home. Anthony J. Uliano of Hazelton. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home will announce their arrangements. And Kathleen M. Yost of Reading. A service will be held on Friday at 12 noon at the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 10:30 a.m. until 12 noon at the funeral home. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.